I don't know. No, he did. He won. He won grands.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so now we got the actual stage going on here.
Real gaming.
And I can't tell you anything about this matchup. I can tell you things about Pacman because Verb always tells us things about Pacman, and I know a lot about this character now because of it. And I remember there was actually a top 10 janky setups from Plasma Smash. And there was a Pacman thing where he threw the bell under the stage, and I'm like, that's not janky, that's just Pacman. I'm like, I already knew that. Thanks, Verb. So, yeah, shout outs to Verb for the Pacman knowledge. Even he doesn't know everything about the character. But oh my gosh! He's catching the landing! Oh my.
Yeah, there's a few things that Pacman's got going for him. Matchup. Hydrant, really good at keeping the PK fires
Oh my god,
away.
he just went from like 0 to 60 in a single combo! Verb, man. Verb continuously impresses me with the things that he does with Pacman. Like, every time I see him at a tournament, he just does something new and amazing that just impresses me. But we're going to see how Choken answers here, because this is a pretty big disadvantage for him. The tip of that bat just barely not going to connect. And I don't think dash attack does enough damage to break Fire Hydrant. So an interesting thing is there are certain moves that just don't do damage to the Fire Hydrant. Like, they deal damage, obviously, but the Fire Hydrant has like a percentage range where it ignores damage. So like Fox Lasers, Fox Jabs, they don't care. Fire Hydrant doesn't care about that. It takes 13% to break the Fire Hydrant. Oh, he's taking a book out of page out of Blue Favored's book. Going for the up air into PK Thunder 2. Verb not quite falling for that.
Yeah, Verb.
He was really clean there.
Alright, so like we're gonna see Choken switch to Mewtwo. Probably gonna like the better. Having some trouble.
No, this is probably a matchup comfortability thing where Mewtwo just sort of reflects all Pacman things.
Yeah,
and he doesn't really have like ways to get in, so he can just sort of create a wall. It's gonna get deleted. Joking about Wasabi versus Slipwo. But Choken here. Choken's looking pretty clean. He's not running in as much as he did with Ness, which I think is what you need to. There's two ways to play the Pacman matchup, right? You can either try to out-camp him, or you can try to rush him down. And out-camping him only really works for characters that have projectiles and ways to sort of punish Pacman off stage, which is really difficult, which is why you don't see players camp Pacman out. You gotta rush him down so he can't get that fruit. Pacman wants to use the fruit to sort of breathe. But if you're able to shut it down, you can sort of only really Hydrant, and that's about it. So Choken gonna look for the kill throw there. Gonna get it. Town City definitely gonna let that one happen. Now we have Choken with a stock lead.
Hydrant.
Oh my! Oh what?
Oh my goodness!
Verb! That would have been the most amazing thing. I feel like Verb was definitely looking for something, but he just like. He sort of didn't expect it to work, so he just sort of, you know, like, messed up the conversion. Oh, he meant to do the down air? No, I mean, he got a bell. And then he got... Okay, so Verb couldn't do anything. See, Verb knows the character so well. He's like, yo, let me just explain to you in the middle of the match how my character works. But yeah, Choken, yeah. Verb always does that. But
Verb has been, he's set up a lot, Galaxian, the Hydrant. If Choken keeps reflecting like he did
oh, the reflected apple gonna bounce off of the Fire Hydrant into Verb.
I mean, play jank, you get janked.
Mewtwo!
Alright, looks like we're gonna see Battlefield from these. Oh. That goes.
Did we hear a character switch at all?
Alright,
looks like they will stand.
Choken gonna stay. Is this a best of 5 or a best of 3? Best of 3, okay.
Game 3.
Game 3. We're gonna see. I know Verb really actually likes the stage because, I mean, it's just there's so much room underneath the stage for Pacman to like do things. You know, he can even, if he wants to, he can charge a key and then throw it against the stage to pick up the key. Of course, that takes a really long. Oh my gosh, he punished with a grab. You know, I saw this funny tweet online where it's like, using Pacman's grab is like activating Witch Time on yourself. And it's so true though. It's so true. Like, that's a free Witch Time. So, I mean, Verb plays Pacman, so he knows when he's gonna get the grab.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he actually went for it there again.
Wow,
Oh!
that KO'd.
I think Verb was DIing out.
Yeah.
He was trying to get away from
Yeah.
Choken, but in the middle of DIing away, he
yeah.
accidentally killed himself.
I actually think in this state, okay, side B spam. I mean, it works.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
didn't punish
You
it, so.
you use the
Yeah,
tools
use-
in the matchup, right? Like, it doesn't matter how often you use it. If it works,
If
you
works,
use it.
works. I feel like you can play a little bit more aggressive on the stuff that we saw last match. The use of the platforms, you know, he's not going to get hit by Hydrant as much, so have a little bit of time getting aerials in.
Yeah, he has a bit more room to breathe on this stage. On Town City, it's a little bit more cramped if you have the Hydrant down,
Yeah.
so he's definitely going to feel a bit more free on this stage. But Choken doing a pretty good job here. He's taking control of the match, which is exactly what he was trying to do in the last game, but he's just sort of perfecting it in this third game. Down tilt into up air. It almost looked like he was trying to go for an air dodge read, but he sort of realized halfway through, he's like, okay, I'm just going to go for the up air. And then ended up missing it because it looked like that should have confirmed. But
Yeah.
Verb had time to air dodge.
Yeah, they're like you were talking about using the offstage. Get some space. Especially because he doesn't want to go into those air dodge 50 using every time.
Now Verb he's trying to find a way back into the game. He sort of wants to play defensively to get his fruit, but of course he's on a timer, so
Wow, okay, down
oh,
smash.
he's just gonna
That's
challenge
take
the
it.
fruit.
Wow.
So Verb is gonna take Choken is gonna take the win over Verb here.
Alright, next on stream,